Hi, I'm Kellyanne Chaos, and welcome to this channel, Stone the Crone. Today, we're looking at my dollhouse. I too play off dollies, but not the same way everybody else does. Dylan Mulvaney loves these dollies. Stefankney, he likes these dollies. I too like my dollies. My house is made of recycled stuff. Everything that I could get my hands on and recycle. It even lights up. And down we have here, bottom row, where the zombies live, and who is visiting with the brain dead, unthinking zombies. Looky who we have here. Hey, who is that? Well, 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 she won't be staying long to visit at all here. She's hanging out with the zombies. No, no, no. Not in my dollhouse will you be hanging out there, you blonde-haired demon. The zombies are the only ones that'll put up with your crap. We'll be just removing you and taking you. Let's go. Thank you. Look who I've got hanging out with the zombies in my dollhouse. We're not having any of that. Today is the 5th of November. It's actually quite early in the morning here, Australia. We're going to be doing a little binding on this Dr. Yeet. Yeetus Teetus, apparently. Yeet the Teat. This human effigy, this little human token that represents somebody, we're going to be doing a binding on her. And I was thinking about this binding, and I've got some really lovely black silky ribbon, and I'm not wasting that shit on her. We're not wasting a single bit of niceness on this particular creature because we don't want it to be comfortable. Well, I don't want it to be comfortable. It's caused a lot of discomfort to a lot of people. So, we're going to bind her, not only to do harm against others, but we're also going to bind her to do against doing harm to herself, because we don't want, when they do actually get her, where for her to actually find ways out of this. We want full effect. So we're going to start, because again, I didn't want to use my pretty pretties on this. So, and I'm a recycler. That's my thing. That's my jazz. I'm an upcycler. I will upcycle every bloody thing. So, I'm also what I consider in the occult world a chaos magician, or chaos wizard, or chaos witch. We might edit that out. So I'll use anything and everything to do my stuff. Like, I don't put any restrictions on what I use. I go back to archetypal symbology. So we've got black. So we want to use the black because black neutralizes. And it also, when light and heat hits black, it's actually quite warming. So we're going to actually neutralize this woman against doing harm to herself as well as others, but mainly against others. So we're going to start here at the bottom. And as we're doing this, I want everybody out there on my little channel, and I really, really am grateful for everybody who's come on here, want to keep this person in your mind, in your consciousness, so to speak, you know. So I'm visualizing right now. I'm not just visualizing that I'm wrapping a dolly. I'm visualizing that I'm wrapping the real person, because the doll is just a symbol. She does not belong in my dollhouse. She does not belong amongst anybody, not even the zombies. So first we're starting with the black, and this is recycled, like I said, because she's not getting the lovely silky. It's not about comfort for her at all. So keeping in mind, we are binding her against harm to others and also harm to herself. This is where I'm going to put the arms down. And trap those arms within it. Excuse me. It's a little smoky in here. It's getting in my lungs. So we're going to keep binding, and once we get to the top, visualizing that this is not just a doll, but this is a symbol of a human, a particular human. And today, later on, my time today, but in Miami, there's a rally, and I would love everybody, if possible, if you're able to go lend witness to the Miami rally, because their rally is literally going after this parasite on humanity. It said as that she literally cuts the healthy breast tissue of up to between 400 to 600 girls a year. Can we just let that sink in for a second? And I believe it's about $20,000 a pop. So $20,000 a pop, and around 400 to 600 girls a year. We shouldn't even have to be binding somebody like this. This person should already be behind bars. But we definitely don't want her out of this. We want her to feel everything, you know. It's not just as easy as jumping, you know, going to jail and then finding a way out. It's not about being comfortable. She should be feeling what she's done to these human beings. So we're on our way down now. Still visualizing that she's restricted. She cannot move. Her time is up. And we're going to keep going until we get her fully done. Then there is a space in my dollhouse where she's going to go, which she will stay in that spot for the next month, I would say. I'm going to keep it there for the next month. So the other thing I would really love everybody to do, if they can today, is the Daily Mail put a really excellent article up about Dr. Yeetus here. And one of the bit of footage they had was her crying, and like, you know, on TikTok, one of these video things, where she's having a little cry and a little bit of a sook, because she's only got 4 sets of titties to cut off young people this week. So, have a cry, because you can't mutilate people. So we're nearly there. We're just around her neck there. So she's now literally double layered all the way through. And I've got some lavender burning in here. Now, one would say we're almost done, but whether or not, because as I said, I like chaos magic, and I'll use everything and anything. And I came across this the other day, and I just thought it was so perfect. Halloween, I love it. We got barbed wire. I just thought this was amazing. this barbed wire. So, of course, someone needs to be wrapped in barbed wire. They're not getting out of it that easy. So, this is the barbed wire. And I'm also visualizing that it's razor wire. And we're going to start binding her with this as well. And this is a symbol of her actually incarcerated. Yeah? So we're going to be binding the barbed wire, razor wire around her as a symbol of her incarceration. So now she is rendered. We've tied her arms down. And now we're adding the barbed wire. So, like I said, the other thing I would really love you to do is there was an article by the Daily Mail. And it was an article about her advertising to young people on TikTok. And her upset that she'd only had 4 boobies to cut off. 4 titties, 4 boobies to cut off that week. 4 breasts of young, beautiful women. And we can't be having that. Almost done. Almost done. There we go. And the timing's pretty good because we're just about out of our lavender. So thank you for coming along for this little binding. Again, please, when you watch this, don't visualize the doll, visualize the person. 2, please follow it up by going into the descriptions. I will post the link to that article, and if you could post that on a social media somewhere today, I'd be really, really grateful. 3rd, please go and watch the Miami rally and give those girls and those women and those warriors over there some love and some support, and mirror the light. If you cannot be the light, please mirror the light. If you can't be at a rally and you're in the other side of the world, then we can still honour that with our energy, with our consciousness, with ourselves. So I'll see ya back at the dollhouse. I love you for now. I'll talk to you later. Remember, stay loud, my friends. Stone out.